Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Averageville, I suppose, and the island scenario. Welcome back to Completely Average Gaming and Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, or OpenTTD as it's probably more accurately known. We started out with this town here, which had 28 people in it last time. A few fewer houses. For those who can follow that. We are growing. Still, 19,937 inhabitants to go, but we're getting somewhere, which is swell. Now, the challenge here is to get this town here to grow to 20,000 people. And for that to happen, we'll have to connect it up to several different towns around here. With the added challenge of any town connected here also needs to, or any passenger or mail transport going around has to have some way to go from, say we had a line going between here. It has to also have a connection to Averageville over here. And that's, an added challenge, I suppose. We hacked in $40 million last episode in order to fund the city, because I wanted to have that funded from the get-go so we could see it grow, see it, develop through the ages, I suppose. And that's why we did that from the beginning. And then we had $17,400,000 in the bank when that was done, which means we repaid our loan. So we gave ourselves about $450 to work with, and that was it. Now, of course, we've moved along, and we now have 1.4 million in the bank now. Mostly because I thought I had it in pause, and then I'm recording this episode right after I recorded the last one. Now I thought I paused it because I was gonna look up something for my parents, but yeah, I didn't. So we some money rolled in, and life is good and all that. So yeah, great stuff. So what I was thinking we would look into this episode is we'll make a train connection to Averageville in some form or another. And I am immediately looking this way, mostly because I'm naturally going with up arrow for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me. So yeah, that is the immediate thought, at least. And at some point, we'll have to make a grand central station over in Averageville. But to begin with, I think we'll just do a small little station that we can eventually, hopefully, when this grows beyond, what you could imagine. We will probably have a internal train route inside the city, and then from there we'll take it from there, basically. I cannot do this while paused. No shit. Okay, so we'll start off by just making the town here a little bit bigger, and we're seeing how this is our town. We can go ahead and we can make a proper I suppose bus station for the city, which is going to be this, and we'll also throw in some trams and such in there eventually, and we'll also make sure that this right here will become the station right here will eventually be built upon to become the main station, but it's not going to be the main station to begin with. That's what I'm saying. So we'll just plunk that there. We're gonna extend this outwards and make a little bit of that. All of this, of course, is going to be rebuilt in the future, so this is somewhat temporary. We're gonna probably throw a couple of trains on here, I believe, but not too many to begin with. Mostly because, you know, trains are expensive to run, and of course, you know, this rail network isn't going to be... Oh, that was a lot steeper than I thought it was. Oh well. To begin with, we're just going to go straight up the hill. Eventually we'll, you know, dig in and make it more gradual, the increase of altitude there. Now, I want to hit Vindrail City, and then we'll make that as sort of like a semi-hub. Well, what we'll do is we'll make a train stop here and a train stop here, with connecting services from Vrindale to, you know, Rehead and Runnington. Possibly, that was very small. Same with that one. Achdene, of course. And we'll bring the line up to Odds Relay and Feedwich. You know, it will be sort of like a connecting service between all these cities. So I think we'll go with 4 stations over here right from the get-go. Extend these ones out. They might not go as far out. Then we'll use the 2 middle ones as express routes, I suppose, which is what we're going to be using for connecting up to in order to connect up to Averageville. We'll use the express lines in order to connect up to everything that is you know, in this hemisphere, this quarter of the map, whatever, whatnot you'd call it. We'll use the we will be using the local lines, which is the ones on the edges. It's the thinking here. There and there. This is, I know that this is hugely overkill, but you know, that means more options for the trains to take in order to get from where they want to go to, or from where they are going to where they want to go. So we'll have these 2 there, and we'll have these 2 there. Beautiful. We're of course gonna start on connecting up the express route to Averageville. Obviously. Are we not aiming for it? Yeah, we are, more or less. Am I perfect, actually? Notice the semi, by the way. This is not working out for me. No, thank you. We'll go ahead and we'll even that out like so. There we go. One thing is we'll accept curvature, but another thing is to blindly accept it, I suppose. There and zoom out, and ooh, almost missed it. Actually, did miss it a little, but that we can actually at least remedy the situation. All nice and good. There we are. The cities are connected up by a rail line. Of course, we cannot run anything on it until we also connect up a train on there, or put a train on there. That is the I wouldn't say hugely extra challenge, seeing how we made money fairly quickly. Oops. I'm just gonna quickly here. Just gonna call this no, hang on. B for bus. And then AV. Central. Hang on. Just gonna. I want to plus central. No. We'll use these 2. I'm very fond of those straight lines. Not sure why or how that came to be, but it's a thing. Alright, so there, and then we're just the reason why I'm just quickly throwing this together is I want to. Are you kidding? No, of course we can't, because these are right. Is this the... No, that's protected from. I want to do that. Okay, well, I suppose we'll just clone these things. Then send the 3 we got to the depot to be sold. I suppose. Right, green light for you. Fast forward a little. And green light for you. And green light for you. There we are, and then we're gonna select you, send to depot, you, send to depot. Let's clone this one and make another one. And then you, I suppose, depot. Alright, so you can be sold. Fast forward just to get them in. Thank you very much. Sell everything. Beautiful. Alright, that's just, you know, they were complaining they were getting old, so about time to fix that, I suppose. Alright, now this in and of itself isn't going to make much money, you know, with one whole train station on there. With fairly small towns, probably not going to make any money anyways, but we can at least give it a shot. I think we're going to want it this way. And I think we'll make this station as well for long. That would be, I think we'll put it there. Just to try not to, you know, mess too much with the local population to begin with. Actually, the 2 middle ones will be, yeah, we'll terminate the 2 on the end, I think. Make these 2 go on. And the way we'll do that is make these 2 long. And we'll put waypoints on these. The platform 1 and 1, platform 2, 3, 4, and choose which platforms which trains go to. These of course have to extend further than this, so take say 2 there. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, I believe. Oops, a little long. There we are. And give them plenty of options. And across. Across, and come on, there's one more. There we are. Like so. I think that's all. I know you don't have to do it this thoroughly, I suppose, but what can you do? Alright, so we'll link those 2 together. Actually, before we make that, we'll make that, and then we'll link that to that one, and that to this one. Alright, so that will be, I suppose, call this old Treelage local and old Treelage Express. There we are. Beautiful. Obviously, Express being what goes onwards to Averageville. We still got over $1 million in the bank, so that's beautiful. Trains are doing us justice. I'm not sure if they're doing us justice per se, but they're at least doing us money, which is kind of sweet, kind of what we're going for. Let's go ahead and we'll just make all this one flat, nice area. So like this. Beautiful. Still a fair way to go. Let's clear out that and that. Bring this along. Now, obviously, our express or our main, transport lines, which are these four, are obviously gonna, try to go as straight as possible. Actually, I think maybe we wanna dial this down a little early. Let's see. So that's 4. I missed it a little, but that's fine. I think we'll try to bring it down over here. Like so. Bring this along a little further. Like this. And that is just beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, time to set up some signals. There we are. That's, everything going in and out of that station because, yeah, we did the ones on the station. Beautiful. We'll do this end and then we'll send it. Ooh, hello. Sure. We'll link this thing up as well, I think. Okay, this really is fighting me right now. I mean, there's so many options here that, overkill like you wouldn't believe it. But, yeah, it works. And that's sort of what you're going for, isn't it? So signal-wise, going out that way, so we want these to be in. Like so. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we're also going to need to put down some waypoints. Say, I don't know, there, and can I put it there? And yeah, I could. Beautiful. So this will be local N. And this will be Rindale Express N. And the reason why I'm putting N on them is for north, because we also need some on the southern side, which is then obviously going to be south. Ah, shoot. No, not that one, but this one. Yes, please. And build separate. There we are. That would be Express S and local S. Beautiful. Obviously, not sure if we'll use south anytime soon because it's mostly small towns down there. But maybe, you might never know. Like so. Couple of stations, won't allow it. 900K in the bank, so we'll make some forestation area around here, and they'll probably rethink their current strategy, I think. Still not really. Blew about 100K on trees right now. Real? Are you kidding me? Okay, bottom part of what is possible to have. How about you? How are you feeling? You're feeling good. That's better than nothing. I'll give it a shot then, I take it. I suppose. I want to do this though. There's not that much space for anything this way. We might want to go there too, so we'll try to leave this space here open. Right, we'll put it there. We'll put one over there. And 2 stations I think will be enough for now. Like that. Could put that there. And we'll go ahead and isn't this to buy land? Yes, it is. We'll just buy some of this land so that it doesn't get, you know, crowded by the town while we're off doing other stuffs. In case we want to go over to the next city there. And we're gonna need to buy some buses. Start off with one. I know you can do like timetabling in this game, but I've never actually gotten that to work properly, so I'm just not bothering with it because it takes a fair bit of extra time. And you know, if you don't get any value out of it, why would you? Is basically my thinking on that note. Alright, so that's those buses going. Moving along nicely. Let's make another one actually. There we go. 4 buses. Beautiful. Okay. So now let's put that to 12 there. And let's say 6 on that one. Beautiful. You went a little bit ahead of myself there, but what can you do? Not that one actually. Move that one. Wrong line. Like there. And bring that along. Up to 12 again. Ooh, new buses. Sure. Sure. Rain also comes in handy right now. There we go. That should be, yep, that's that part taken care of. 800 grand in the bank. That doesn't work. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 11. Because it's 10 or 12 from here, including that one. Not entirely sure, but you know, it will be fine. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not so sure about that one. Well, we'll go for the latter one. Then we'll just do that. And that. There we are. I think that should be signals all the way back home to Averageville, which is still at 63 people, so that's no good. I think like here, this is a sweet spot for a depot, I think. Yeah, most certainly is a sweet spot for a depot, isn't it? We'll put it, say, there. Put it a little out of the way. I mean, depots wouldn't necessarily be, you know, straight on the line in real world. I wouldn't say, at least. Diesel trains, huh? Alright, let's go with the maximum speed. Sort by. Sorted the wrong way then, I take it. There we go, 104. Proactive effort. This is 2,000 less a year though, and has almost 30% more reliability. So I think we're gonna go with that one. Then we're gonna go passengers. 25 crates of goods. Can be refitted to all cargo types, right? We'll go with the passenger train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not 5? Averageville. Onwards to Rindale City and to Old Tree something. Speed that along real quick for me. Thank you very much. I don't know. 3 trains? 4 trains? 4 trains. A crap long distance between Averageville and over here. Right, so we'll start the next one when this train passes by here, I think. One long ass journey. Sorry, the language. Or rather, excuse the language, I suppose. There. And clone that one. I don't even want to know how long it takes the trains to go forth and back. We're only 500k strong in the bank there, though, so it's almost time to, you know, start thinking about easing up on spending money. And this might not be, you know, viable amount of trains on the line here, because it's probably going to be fairly expensive running these ones. That's probably, yeah, that's the petroleum fuel one. I think we'll buy one more, and that will be the last one, I believe. Where's train 12 at the moment? There we got train 12, I suppose. And there we are. Alright. Averageville still not growing any faster. But what we will do now is we'll put a station right there next to Averageville West. Yeah, we'll leave it 1 for now, I think. And then we'll bring this out a little and over and like so. And then we'll also put a station over there. And then we'll pick one of you guys up. Slow things down. Okay, so Averageville Central to Averageville East. Averageville, and then to Averageville West. Let's see if they now start doing their thing. It looks like it's going all right. Beautiful. And I think we'll leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please smack the like button. If you guys want to stay up to date on all things average, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And hopefully we'll see this city grow beyond belief and recognition in a few years' time, I suppose. Until then, though, please... I hope I see you guys next time, I suppose. Until then, cheerio.